Hello and welcome back to Log Completionist, the series where I attempt to fill in a lot of slots in the collection log. In this video we do a lot of Slayer, a couple random grinds, and we get an item that I have been dry on and hunting for a long time. I hope you all enjoy. So I mentioned in the last video that we were going to be getting back into Konar Slayer, and I think if we're going to do that, we got to make sure we're getting all the tasks that I want, and I am going to go ahead and unlock Mithril Dragons, because why not? Over time we can get some chewed bones. I think it'll be really fun to have the potential to get that amazing Mithril Full Helm, and I'm considering unlocking the Zar tasks again to be doing Zuck tasks. I'm not that great at the Inferno. I only have 1 kill count there, as you all know. But I think with Slayer Helm, it'll be a lot easier. So I'm thinking about doing Zuck tasks in the future. But for now, we're going to stick with Mithril Dragons. And then I think that there is an unlock that allows Mithril Bones to be noted. But that's 200 points. That's a little bit rough. Probably not going to do that. But I'm also going to be taking Hydras off of my block list. I think I'm feeling up to doing the Alchemical Hydra once again. And nope, Konar says Gargoyles again. I'm just going to go ahead and fill that Hydra block spot with Black Demons since there's really no reason for me to get that task. I don't even think you can do Demonic Gorillas ever with Konar. It's kind of a shame. It would be nice if that was one of the potential Black Demon spots. But instead we get Steel Dragons. Okay, I clearly was not paying enough attention because apparently that was our 1250th task there a minute ago and we just got 700 Slayer points. Konar is a little bit insane, honestly, so, you know, if we're stuck here for another 250, we'll get even more points. So this is an interesting task, Barrows Brothers. So we'll kill 36 of them, which means 6 Barrows runs, essentially. And they should be pretty quick. Oh, this is interesting. Has she always had this? Where is that area? Somewhere. Okay, great. Thanks for the help there, Konar. Here we are, the last kill of the task, and you can see you hit so hard on task at Barrows. 41 into the 45. Oh my gosh, it's so sick. And can we get something? On the last chest of the task, Mind Runes, yes! We have once again been humbled by the almighty Rune Javelins. Thank you, Rune Javelins, for keeping me humble and preventing me from becoming an egotistical maniac like Bodhi. Nevertheless, I am actually on a task in the Calphite lair, so I figure we'll do some Calphite Queen. Probably go to like 1050 kill count. I really don't want to grind this boss out like crazy. It can drive a man mad. Oh boy, an elite clue. I'm gonna go turn this into a master. Well, here is where I'm going to end this KQ adventure at, because my goodness, there is one thing about this boss that I just cannot stand. No, it's not the annoying RNG of the attacks. No, it's not the having to switch a bunch of gear. It's the fact that I've had to hop 5 Dragon Chain Body, okay. Alrighty then. It's the fact that I've had to hop like 5 times in the past 20 minutes because I come back to my POH, I heal up, I go back, and there's somebody there killing it. I don't know why Calphite Queen is so popular. I honestly have no idea why so many people are killing it, but there are a lot of people killing it. Maybe it's this beautiful Dragon Chain Body. I mean, look at that, 270,000 gold. I think back in the day when I was younger, this thing was worth like 10 mil or something like that, and I used to kill Dust Devils like all day trying to get one, but I never got one. So we got our first Mithril Dragons task. What is this, 5? 5 Mithril Dragon? Is there a Mithril Dragon extension? There is. Oh my god. 5 though? Really? Jeez, you'd think they're assigning me like one of the most intense monsters in the game. I guess we're going to extend Mithril Dragons because I was kind of hoping to kill more than 5 per task. There is no way. There's literally no way. I am speechless. You know, I get pets and I go, oh my gosh, you know, I get all excited and I get a fuzzy feeling inside. I don't know how I feel. The Dragon Throne Axes. Finally. How many kills did that take? 5,800 worms plus 2,200 hydras. That's 8,000 plus the 200 drakes. So it took just over 8,000 kills to get the Dragon Throne Axes, and we only have 2 kills left on task. Oh, it's just relief. I mean, it's honestly just relief. It's like a huge burden has been lifted off my shoulders. We have to look at the collection log for this. Plus, it's 2 slots. All right, let's see it. I honestly can't believe it. There it is. The Dragon Throne Axe slot is filled in, which means we actually only have 2 more drops in Hydra to get, the pet and the jar. So the Hydra grind will actually be a little bit more exciting since we're actually just above the jar drop rate and only 850 kills off the pet rate. So pretty exciting stuff. And then let's hit the Slayer tab to get us that second collection log slot there. And the full row of dragon items has finally been completed. Thankfully, we got that broken dragon hosta. So the only items we're missing from the entire Slayer tab is the Eternal Gem, the Wyvern Visage, all 5 pieces of Dusk Mystic. I believe that adds up. Yeah, that's 7. So the Eternal Gem, that's just an overtime thing with Slayer. The Wyvern Visage, we are slowly grinding over time. And Dusk Mystic is a joke, man. I've only ever seen a few people fully complete the Dusk Mystic set, and it took them well over 2,000 keys. So I'm not sure if I'm going to grind for the entire set, but I really just want to get at least 1 piece. Oh, very interesting. Vetion. I suppose I could do 35 Vetion. You know, it'd be nice using the Slayer Helm. I do wonder how fast you can kill Vetion when you're on Slayer task. Probably pretty crazy. I've never used these Traveler Parchments before, but I'm pretty sure you just use the item on Purdue. You pay 500k and the Traveler Parchment, which already costs like 900k. So I'm effectively paying 1.4 mil to lock my Avernic Defender onto me so that I won't lose it in Deep Wilderness. I hope I don't have to pay that cost every single time, because if I do, this is totally not worth it. And I'll just go grind some Dragon Defenders out or something. This guy's making me a little nervous just standing there. He's been there for like a solid few minutes. Is he calling the boys? You know, I've just had a revelation. Slayer Helm does not stack with the Salve Amulet. What am I doing? Ooh, I didn't even know this was a drop from Vetion. 10 Sandfuse Serums? That's pretty nice on an iron. Maybe I'll bring my hardcore here sometime. Seems worth it. Man, I really wanted to get to 100 kill count. Thank you, Goodbines. I appreciate that a lot, my man. And, you know, congrats on the loot. So I think people sit at Vetion all day long PKing, so I'm just going to skip that task. We'll do something else. I only got 6 kills. You're most impressive at bringing the balance. Do you really think I want to do Vetion again? Actually, I think when you hit yes, it chooses a new boss, although I don't know if I want to risk it. Let's see what we can get. Worms. That's great, actually, because I was going to unblock Spiritual Creatures since I don't think Konar can assign those, and I'm going to do it. It's going to feel so good. Block Worms. Oh, yes, that is so satisfying. We never have to get assigned that task again. I know a lot of people say Worms is actually a pretty decent task, but it's kind of slow, and they don't have a very good drop rate for Brimstone Keys since their combat level is only 99. So I much prefer doing other tasks like Rune Dragons. Well, here it is. We all knew it was coming eventually. 155 Hydras in the Karum Slayer dungeon. It was fun while it lasted, but not really. Hydra's not too bad. It can get insanely repetitive, especially since it's just accounting to 3 simulator, basically. But the loot is good, and the potential for uniques is very good. The only 2 we actually need, obviously, as we saw earlier, are the pet and the jar. But the jar is 1 in 2,000. Pet's 1 in 3,000. It could happen. Well, here's the end of our first trip back at Hydra in a long time. And, of course, we get Super Restores and Sharks. So it's not the end of our trip. Okay, I'll see you guys in 50,000 kills when our trip's actually over. Okay, now we're done with our first trip at Hydra in a while, rounding up at 31 kills in one trip. And I think I only have untradables as the non-loot. So I'll put all the loot in the price checker. Let me make sure I don't have anything crazy in here. Yep, nope. 2.5 mil from one trip at Hydra. It took just over an hour, as you can see here. And yeah, this boss is still incredibly OP. Ridiculous rewards. I mean, if you're an iron, look at that, 180 dragon bones. In addition to all these herbs and, you know, all the cash, and it's stupid. It's a stupid boss. But the worst part of it is that it's also incredibly boring, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do a ton of it. I think I'm going to hit 2,200, then after that every Hydra task, maybe we'll go for a 50 or 100 kill milestone with that task. But doing the entire task, I think I've said this a million times in the past, I mean, the boss is just not that fun. Well, here it is, 2,200 kill count at Hydra, and, you know, 8 potentially tasks away from our 3,000 kill count. So I'm going to go do something that's way more fun than Hydra, like eating a bowl of nails. I really should get the plugin that shows virtual level ups, because we just hit level 108 Slayer as 31.7 mil Slayer XP. It was disgusting. We've got ourselves 10 Brimstone Keys. Usually I like to save up more than this, but I've been doing Slayer for a little while and I've only gotten 10 unfortunately. So I'm feeling a bit demotivated. We're going to move on to something else. But first, let's open these and see if we can get anything good. Just for context, we're almost at 400 chests. So we'll probably push for that very soon in the near future. Come on, baby. Just one piece of Dusk Mystic. I know you want to give me Dusk Mystic. Ooh, Redwood Seed. Very good. One key left, please. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, well, let's price check the loot from 10. It is going to be 600k. So not only did I not get Dusk Mystic, I also got way below the expected average. Unfortunate. You can't win them all. Let's do something else. So I decided I wanted to come back to the Tsar and try to get the Obby Plate Body, which is the last Tsar item we need. I think it's the Plate Body. Great, now I don't remember. But anyways, here's our first item, an Obsidian Cape, which is going up in price. I remember it being a little cheaper than this, so just over half a mil is pretty decent. I will take it, thank you. Oh man, not again, dude. Another duplicate Obsidian plate legs. That is okay. I actually should have checked the log before we got too into this because I'm not sure how many dupes we have of Obsidian pieces, but still unfortunate to see a dupe. I think we've only had the plate legs and the helmet, and we're just hoping for that plate body one of these days. Another Obby Cape, another half mil to the bank, which, you know, kind of makes up for a tenth of the, runes I'm using on Ice Barrages and Sanguinesti staff charges. But it's all going to be worth it once we see that valuable drop. Obsidian plate body is coming any minute now. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of control. A third Obsidian Cape. I am now the ultimate free-to-play champ. Well, not free-to-play, I'm sorry. The ultimate champion of back in the day. Because, I'm going to be honest, I never got a fire cape as a kid. Don't bully me. Bro, seriously. I mean, it's actually out of control. 4 Obsidian Capes today, all in one day. I mean, you know what I really want, game. But actually, I think the Obsidian Cape is the most valuable non-Obsidian armor piece, so I really should not be complaining. I mean, at least I'm making a bit of cash back. Ay, man, these are the struggles of going for collection log slots. An Obsidian helmet now. Once again, I've gotten everything from these guys except the plate body, you guys know. So it looks like we're going to finish the entire set today. Hopefully, there's the legs, the helmet, and I'm going to put my plate body right here. Is there any possible way I could convince you that I've gotten another Obby Cape? These are 1 in 512, by the way. So, I mean, I don't think that I've killed 2,500 Tsar in this session. But you never know. I have been here for a while. I'm losing it, you guys. I'm absolutely losing it. I can't handle this anymore. What do you mean another Obsidian Cape? My whole inventory is filled up with Obsidian Capes. I have 6 Obby Capes. Seriously, looks like I just took a trip to the GE and I'm about to have a drop party in Fally or something. But no, this is just the look of a man who feels nothing anymore except pain. Okay, well, the Tsar have defeated me once again. I'm gonna, walk away with my head hung low and shame. But here's the loot that we got. I banked mostly in sold heads, so we won't even bother showing those. But there is 4.5 mil. Please don't calculate how much money I spent on Sanguinesti staff charges and barrage runes. I just want to pretend I made 4.5 mil. I might as well show you guys what the Tsar log is looking like by the way right now. 2 Obby helmets, 3 Obsidian plate legs. That is so rough. And here's all the other uniques. So we are, unfortunately, still a bit dry in the plate body, but I believe it'll come one day. Pay no attention to this guy that did not bring any protection. Rank 1 Barrows. Oh, wait, I know this guy. I actually know this guy. I don't know why he's getting his butt kicked by all these dudes. But nevertheless, I've decided I'm going to do some more solo bandos. Our kill count is just over 900, I believe. And I really want to hit the big 1,000 here. So we're going to start working towards that right now. Plus, we might get some cool unique drops. Bandos drops are always going to be valuable, even though 4 trillion people farm this boss every day. And it is a pain in the ass to find a world. There goes 500,000 gold thanks to the new gravestone update. Thank you very much, Jagex. Would you believe it if I died again after splashing 5 freezes in a row? And Bandos did 2 ranged attacks on me in a row? Yeah, we've only done 4 kills today, which means I've had 2 kill trips. I would have been more successful just bringing melee. Do you guys remember the last video when I was talking about, man, how am I going to get another pet so that I have 3 videos in a row with a pet? Would you believe it if I told you that we are 3 videos in a row with a pet on Collection Log Completionist? There is the heron. You have a funny feeling you're being followed. I don't know what to say. That's pet number 20, you guys. That is pet number 20 let's go check the log. Let's go to the POH because I don't think I have my bank pin put in. And then, of course, we will check how many Carambons I've fished in total. I think we're just about at 20 million fishing XP. I seriously don't know what to say. Let's check all pets. 20 out of 46. And then the skilling pets section, 6 out of 8. We are only missing the giant squirrel and the Rift Guardian rune crafting pet. I literally don't know what to say, man. I was not expecting this at all. So let's get out the money for the insure. Let's get runes to go there. And let's check out how many raw Carambons I fished. It took me just over 50,000. I think I did fish some before and sell them, so it's not exactly how many. It's a little bit over this, but still pretty decent, man. Still pretty decent. I am definitely not upset. Probeta, seep 500,000 gold from my poor little pocket. And look at all these pets. God, they're so cute. And of course, you guys know where we go next since you're so used to it. It's been happening every single time I upload a video. We are going to bring the cute little heron to the house to be with all of its brothers and sisters. Here's the pet list. 6, 12, 18, 20. Yep. And you can see them running around. They are so beautiful, and it is growing so fast, our little family of pets. First time I've ever had a fishing pet, by the way, so that is pretty cool. So, I mean, I guess I really am a pet hunter now. I never intended to become a pet hunter, but we are literally 20 out of 46 pets. We're nearly halfway done. So, yeah, what pet am I going to go for next? I have no idea. Penance Queen? All the Carambons from hunting the heron pet have sold. How much money did we make going for the fishing pet? 20.5 mil. Well, you take out the half mil that I spent on insuring it. We made a flat 20 mil fishing Carambons. Add that to the cash stack. Nice. Mahogany Homes. I have not touched this content in a little while. It came out, and then I kind of just got burned on it, like, instantly, and haven't touched it except on my hardcore. I tried it a little bit. I feel like it's more fun when you actually need construction experience, but with 99 construction, it's just not as exciting for me. Now, they did change a couple things. You'll notice here that I'm actually getting 5 points per task now instead of 4, which, you know, it sounds like, whatever, it's just 1 point buff, but it's actually very significant when rewards cost up to 2,000 points. Like this reward right here, the Obsidian Blueprints, would normally take 500 contracts, but now that they buffed the points by just 1, it's only 400 contracts to get this, and 100 less contracts is very good for my mental sanity. And yeah, they also have a Runelight plugin for Mahogany Homes now, which makes it a little bit more chill. And we have 400 points. Let's grab the Carpenter's helmet. There is a new collection log slot, and the next one we're going to shoot for is Amy's saw. And a lot of you guys have told me to use NPC contact here. I might try that here in a minute, but if you have NPC contact, you're obviously not going to be able to use the normal teleport spell, so you have to keep the tele tabs in your inventory. I don't know. It sounds annoying to me, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, so I've started testing this with the Lunar NPC contact spell, and it is better. I mean, without it, I was getting like 200 to 210k XP per hour. With it, we're getting over 230,000 XP per hour. You know, it costs a tiny bit more money in tele tabs, but it's totally worth it for anybody who is curious. Maybe not for Iron Men, because making these tele tabs takes a lot of time, and that's just not efficient. But we're getting about up to 280 points per hour if I keep playing full focus. And I guess that's not too bad. It still means it's going to take like 8 or 9 hours to get that dang last reward, the Obsidian Blueprints, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So I've been doing a little bit more Mahogany Homes. You know, I've been at it for a while because my chat box is just filled with 4s from trying to accept contracts again. And we have 600 points, so we can buy our little Carpenter's trousers. We're going to look so slick in them. And I know I could buy the saw. It's the next cheapest thing. But I think I'm actually going to go for the Carpenter's shirt next. You know, just finish the whole outfit, and then we'll go for the saw. And then once we're done with that, my god, it is time for the biggest grind. So I think I'm going to hold it off for a little bit. As much as I enjoy the Mahogany Homes, I don't want to burn myself on these because, like I said, it's still like 8 or 9 hours just for that Obsidian Blueprint. So it's going to be a big one. Now this is exciting, something I've been waiting for. 10 chewed bones to burn and see if we can get the Dragon Fullhelm. Just a reminder for those who don't know, the Dragon Fullhelm is 1 in 256 from these chewed bones, and you get the chewed bones from killing mithril dragons down there, and I believe it drops at around 1 in 42 or 43 rate, so I had to kill approximately 430, probably closer to like 500 mithril dragons to get all of these chewed bones, which is not too terrible of a grind, but you know, with the Dragon Fullhelm being 1 in 256, it'll probably take a long time to get it. So I was thinking actually at some point in the future I would love to do a 100 chewed bone opening, burning. I don't really know exactly what you'd call this. I think it'd be pretty cool to rack up that many chewed bones and use them all at once and see if we can get anything. As you can see, here's our total spirits laid to rest. We had 23 before we started this, so we'll end this off at 33. Nowhere near the drop rate, but, you know, I think it'll still be a fun goal to go for, and if we could get it in those 100, it would be so satisfying. Plus, just look at the insane loot you get from this. 5 blood runes and a super defense mix 1. How much is that? We're 300 GP. Oh, I can't wait to price check all of this at the end of the opening. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, the average loot is obviously terrible and not really worth going for and absolutely depressing. Oh, 11 death runes. There's our best drop yet, 2000 GP. So you're really just banking on getting that dragon full helm. So I do not recommend anybody try and do this for money. I remember back in the day, a lot of people grinded mithril dragons for the dragon full helm to make money. It's not worth it, trust me. So I've never, you know, had my game sounds on while doing this, but it plays a special jingle once you bury these guys. You hear that? Oh, absolutely beautiful. They made a jingle just for this. God, I love this game. Here we go, the last bone. What juicy loot are we gonna get? Let's see, I don't know. I think it was 2 more diamonds, so absolutely amazing. All right, time for the price check of 10 not 10 hours, 10 chewed bones, like 500 mithril dragons, 18,447 gold, absolute bank made. You know, if you take the cost of using my Sanguine SD staff, it probably amounts to like, you know, negative 15 mil profit, but that's okay. And so that is where I'm going to be ending the video off, you guys. We may have gotten a bit unlucky on some grinds, but the fact that we got the Dragon Throne Axes has just made me so insanely happy. I couldn't be sad after getting that drop. And the bank value is slowly starting to go back up again. 4.15 bill. I don't remember what I was at before, but I know we used to be above 5 billion. So we'll get back there one day. I truly do believe it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Twitch and Twitter. And as always, I do appreciate you all very much. I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.